Hi my angels, good morning. So today I wanted to talk about these two vintage Coach bags. So today I wanted to talk about the Rambler, the vintage Coach Rambler. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead, hit that like button as well as subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload videos on vintage Coach. So if you know me, you guys know we're gonna be here for a while. I love vintage Coach. Anytime I get on a vintage Coach rant or rave, I can talk forever about vintage Coach. You guys know my history, my story, and if you don't, come on aboard, check out some of my vintage Coach playlists. I always talk about how my first vintage Coach bag in the 80s was a dinky, a red dinky. So if you want to come on board and talk about vintage Coach, this is the place for it. So today we're going to talk about these two beautiful Ramblers. What can I say about these two Ramblers? I wanted to come back and do a comparison on them because you guys know Coach ended up doing the Coach Restored and the Coach Remixed online, where they sourced vintage Coach bags from all over the world, from antique shops, from thrift stores, from consignment shops, and they basically had their artisans to work on the bag and shine them up and bring them back to life and make them look new again. And these are two that I purchased myself. I ended up locating them at consignment shops. I ended up sourcing them the same way the Coach company did, but I didn't end up paying $595. That's the price of some of these online, $495, $595, $695. That's the prices that Coach was selling them for online when they redid them, when they had their artisans redo them. And they're really nice. Don't get me wrong, if you're somebody that don't want to get down in the scrubbing with everything and cleaning them up, then just go ahead and purchase it from Coach, the ones that they sourced. But if you're somebody that knows how to clean up the vintage Coach bags, then save yourself a buck, save yourself some money, and go ahead and purchase them. Now this larger one is a little bit rarer. It's a little bit harder to find. So when you do find it on the secondary market, it can cost a pretty penny, but it's well worth it. You get a whole lot with this one. I will have the dimensions somewhere here or down below for you guys, but it's really, really worth it because this bag can hold a lot. It's such a beautiful vintage Coach bag. I have it in the lovely color Tobacco, which to find it in this lovely color and in this condition is very, very hard and rare. So I absolutely love this one. And then this is my other Rambler that is the more common Rambler, and I just have it in the lovely color black. Both of these bags are stunning bags. I love vintage Coach. I fall in love with all of them. So you're gonna hear me always say that they're lovely, they're beautiful bags. They definitely have stood the test of time. And these are, let me show you the interior. So I keep all my bags stuffed, and I have the straps stuffed, you know, tucked inside until I'm ready to use them. So that's the way I had this one. And it has a very nice pocket, front pocket. I have her stuffed. Let me go ahead and take the stuffing out. And I just had this one stuffed with an old t-shirt. And this is the interior. And then there is a pocket against the back wall right there. And then there is the front pocket, and then you also get an additional rear back pocket on the smaller Rambler. The smaller Rambler can pack it can hold so much. This bag is so little, but don't let this little size fool you. It can hold so much. And then on the larger Rambler right here, I have this one stuffed as well. I have the strap inside. And you can see I have the front pocket is very forgiving, just like on the smaller one. And I had this stuffed with some stuff. Had a Wonder Woman t-shirt in there, you guys, don't mind me. Okay, that's what I had her stuffed with. And this is the interior of the larger Rambler. She has a back pocket against the back wall, and then she has that front flat pocket, and she doesn't have a rear back pocket though, like the smaller Rambler. So this is them side by side, the smaller and the larger, and you see they both have this front pocket right here that can hold a lot. They both have that front pocket that's very forgiving. Your cell phone and your keys can fit in there. Then this is the interior of both of them. That's the interior of both of them. Can hold a lot. They both have a back pocket right against the back wall right there. And then the smaller Rambler does have a back pocket against the back wall. Let me see how I can hold it up. Let's see how I can hold these babies up. Okay, there we go. So this is the small and the larger Rambler. I love both, you know, either one or both would be an asset in your collection. They both can hold a lot. They're both stunning. They're both eye-catching. You know, they both grab attention. People know you're wearing a vintage Coach bag and a beautiful, rare, hard-to-find vintage Coach bag, especially in the lovely condition that these bags have when you go ahead and locate them. The condition is always so, so nice. This is what the back of them look like. So, so nice. And then this is the bottom of both of them. And like I said, I will have dimensions for you down below. This is what the bottom of them look like right there. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I will come back and maybe do a what fits in the larger or the smaller or both. Is that something that you'd be interested in seeing? What fits in either one or in both of these vintage Coach bags? Let me know, comment down below. And I enjoyed doing this video. I enjoyed talking about vintage Coach. Please go ahead, check out my playlist on vintage Coach, and I'll see you ladies soon in another video.